Welcome to the channel. 2 links down below as always to credit WWE. Wanted to wish Chad Gable a healthy, speedy recovery as he is suffering a real-life injury, which is why Penta did the whole skit with him backstage. That was to kind of write him off. It's going to be interesting to see if they're still going to keep him around. It was like the whole thing with Liv Morgan. A lot of times when people rehab, I don't understand why they don't just still have them like backstage, right? You have Karrion Kross. He's healthy. He's always freaking backstage. Anyhow, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Michael Cole and Corey Graves back on commentary. Again, I'm going to go heel for a second. Little Pat McAfee is burnt out, so he needed some time off, which is why Corey Graves has been filling in. Meanwhile, Michael Cole has missed like 2 shows in 30-something years, but whatever. All right, so this was a pretty good night. I found, and I'm very tired. I'm getting a new dog today. Good for me. Really excited. Lack of sleep. Some fun stuff. This was nice here. We had Rhea Ripley on, talking about the Judgment Day being behind her. I wrote JD and I was like, JD as in JD McDonough, right? No, Rhea Ripley on the Judgment Day saying it's behind her, her plans for the Evolution, the all-women's PLE event. Then Io Sky came out and she stated that she was talking to Adam Pearce and said, I get to choose who my opponent is for defending my title, and she wants the best. She wants to face Mommy. I thought that was really cool. Not so much that that's going to be the match, but the fact that no one else came out and said, well, what about me? It was just them two talking, and it was great. And then speaking of JD, Judgment Day, and JD McDonough, so happy. I'm not even kidding. Finn Balor and JD defeat the New Day to reclaim their tag team championship belts. They're now 2-time champs, if I'm not mistaken. The crowd was actually really behind them, which is really nice because, again, that whole thing, and I've talked about this multiple times, you have 2 faces that are squaring off against one another, 2 heels going at it. I really like that dynamic, and I really like now that the Judgment Day, they're back on top with all the gold, right? Like, it's just really cool. Really enjoying that. Byron Saxton was backstage, was pressing Grayson Waller on his issues with Austin Theory. He kept praising the New Day, which seems to be like his new thing as of late. Not too sure what's going to happen there, but I am very intrigued to see how it ends. And if Austin Theory has a face turn, I think that's going to be like pretty huge. Yeah, and this is where I mentioned that backstage it's revealed that Chad Gable has a real it's an undisclosed injury. So for whatever reason, they chose to not tell us what it is, but it is a real one. And the unfortunate thing is that he's set for surgery, and that's why Penta attacked him to write him off the show. And it's alleged that he's going to be gone for the remainder of the year. Like, that's pretty big with that. Liv. I feel like there's somebody else that's injured. My goodness, there's so many injuries. I'm starting to lose track. Oh, Kevin Owens. It's just really wild. Rusev defeats Sheamus. The 2 big, burly, sweaty behemoths. It was a banger of a match. El Grande Americano backstage. I laughed really hard because there's like this really tall person. And you're like, because Adam Pearce backstage was like, does that mean we're not going to see El Grande Americano? And it was like, no, he might be around. And like 2 minutes later, he's around, but he looked a little skinnier and taller. And I was like, I don't know who it is. It's now made official that Raquel and Roxanne Perez are now the tag champs. Such a fitting thing because you have the scripted storyline with real life story coming together because Liv had to leave because of her injury. And now Roxanne Perez is going to step in, right? When she comes back, I highly doubt Raquel's still going to be champ, no offense. They're not exactly, the bloodline hanging on to those tag titles for a long time. What else do we got? Gunther No, it's not written here for some reason. Gunther pokes... Oh, it was an in-ring promo. They didn't have it. Or did they? Anyhow, Gunther poked fun at Goldberg. Seth Rollins comes out. Oh, that's where this is. Yeah. I loved when, again, like I said, the two heels go head-to-head. Seth talks about not wanting to cash in on Cena. He wants the World Heavyweight Championship. Then CM Punk comes out. That's what it was with Gunther. Sorry, the whole skit, you can watch it here when he was talking. And then Seth Rollins came out, then CM Punk comes out. Remember, I'm on lack of sleep. I'm not really making much sense. Then Seth ran off, and he gets taken out by LA Knight. And just that little subtle thing, like where Jey Uso always comes out into the crowd, like up the stairs in the arena. And so, like, Seth is standing there at the top. He's like, yeah, that's right. And everybody's like, oh. And he thought the fans were talking about him. No, it's because LA Knight was behind him. Then he clobbered him. It's just funny. I just love, like, those little moments like that. Really, really cool. Backstage, Roxanne Perez. Oh, yeah, I've already said that. Joins... oh, no, sorry. Backstage, Roxanne Perez now officially joins the Judgment Day. And I believe her and Raquel are going to have a match at Clash in Paris. But don't quote me on that because I forget. And then we had Bayley and Lyra, which resulted in a draw as it was a double pin. I'm like, why'd Jessica Carr even bother counting the pin then? If there's two people that are double pinned, just kind of wait so that only one person's being pinned. I really don't know actually how that works, to be honest with you. And then this was a pretty sweet match. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed defeat Penta and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn suplexed Bronson Reed. That's impressive. And then Jey Uso came out to the aid of a beaten Zayn and Penta. Don't forget that history between Uso and Sami Zayn. It goes really, really deep, right? And that was pretty much it. 7 minutes again. Lucky 7. I'm doing pretty good. Thumbs up as always if you liked the video. It does greatly help support the channel. Thumbs down if you didn't like it, and I'll bend it in half, twist it, break it off where the sun don't shine, and then I'll have Reed tsunami splash you while you're laying on your back with the thumb up your... That's disgusting. And if you want to subscribe, I mean, naturally, that would be great. But if not, I don't blame you. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And if I'm lucky, oh, there it is. Maybe I'll see some of you next... It's funny, on the camera, it highlights it more, that little red dot when I was doing my resistance bands. And I pulled the fucking door off the hinges, and fucking big black puck just whack right in the goddamn head. I need to go to bed. Bye for now.